Maybe you can, or someone can send message that we are on.
Yeah, or we'll start.
Okay.
Do you see the screen which says 20th Sarga slide?
Yes.
Okay. Vinayaka namastubhyam satatam modaka priya nirvignam kuru no deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada Saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambham karishyamah siddhir bhavatu no sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane Apadama Pahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunataya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Sri Raghavam Dasharathatmajamaprameyam Sitapatim Raghukulan Vayaratnadipam Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataksham Ramam Nishachara Vinashakaram Namami Sri Raghurama Charu Tulasi Daladhama Shamakshama Shringara Gunabhirama Trijagannuta Shaurya Ramalalama Durvaru Kabandha Rakshasa Virama Jagajjana Kalma Sharnavottaraka Nama Bhadragiri Dasharathi Karunapayonidhi Anjaneya Matipatalananam Kanchanadri Kamaniya Vigraham Parijata Tarumula Vasinam Bhavayami Pavamananandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritamastakанjalim Bashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namatarakshasantakam Buddhirbalam Yashodhairyam Nirbhayatvamarogata Ajadyam Vakpatutvancha Hanumatsmaranad Bhavet Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Adhyatana Panchangam, June 11th, 2023. Shobhakrannama Samvatsare Uttarayane Grishmaratau Jyeshtamase Krishna Pakshe Navami Titihi till 25:04, that means 1:04 a.m. Sthiravasaraha Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatram till almost 4:19 a.m. early morning, followed by Revati Nakshatram. Ayushman Yoga till 23 after 10 p.m. Saubhagya Yoga after that. Taitala Karanam till 1:47 p.m. Garakaranam coinciding till the ending of the Navami Tithi, which is 1:04 a.m. followed by Vanik Karanam. Sarvebhyah Suprabhatam. So since we started late, I think we don't have much time for anyone to recap. Lavanya ji anyway does very good job in recapping immediately, briefly. So we saw that finally Rama left the palace and he was walking out very composed manner. So nobody could actually notice him. And that's where we ended the 19th Sarga. We are starting the 20th Sarga. This also is a longer Sarga. It goes for almost 51 shlokas. So we can't do it in one session. We will need 2 sessions. So today and next week probably we'll complete it. Atha Vimshas Sargah.
Atha Vimshas Sargah.
We cannot
Tasmin,
see the text.
You cannot see the text?
Yeah.
How come? Do you see Lavanya ji?
Now it came.
Okay, so it's coming slowly, yeah? Okay. Tasmin
And
Purush.
one more thing, it is shifting left side. I don't know why.
Is it?
Yeah, it is cut on the left side. I don't know. For me.
Yeah. It looks like that.
Oh, yeah. No, it is fine. Right.
Is it fine?
Yeah.
Yes, Babaji.
Maybe is my internet slow? It is uploading slow from here. Or
Again, it went back to the previous. It is cutting on left side, 2-3 characters.
Let me then do one thing.
Maybe shorten it,
Yeah.
make it full, yeah.
It's coming slow. Internet connection is unstable. Do you see it?
Yes, Bhagaji. Your voice is audible, right? So we can cover it.
Okay. So tasminstu purusha vyagre
Tasminstu purusha vyagre
nishkramati kritanjalau
nishkramati krutanjalau
artha shabdo mahan jagne
artha shabdo mahan jagne
strinam atah pure tada.
srinam atah pure tada.
I think it should be strinam antah pure tada.
Srinam antah pure tada.
So tasminstu purusha vyagre nishkramati kritanjalau. In that purusha vyagra, Rama kritanjalau nishkramati, as he is walking out, watching all the people in Kritanjali, in the Anjali Mudra pose, as he is greeting everyone and walking. Artha Shabdo Mahan Jagni. There was a Artha Shabda is crying in lamentation, right? Cries of distress, as they say. Artha Shabdaha, Mahan Artha Shabdaha. There's a huge roar of cries. Strinam Antahpure. Inside the Antahpura, where all the women stay, in the women's quarters, from there, huge cries, Jagni was heard, came to know, Tada, then. So as Rama was walking out, I think probably news already passed around, in the quarters of Kaikeyi, in her Antahpura, and so all the women started crying. Krutyeshvachoditas pitra
Uchodita Pitra
sarvasyantah purasya cha
Sarvashantah Purascha
antah sarvasya antah purasya cha
Sarvas Antah Purascha
gatirya sharanam chapi
Gatirya Sharanam Chapi
saramodya pravatsyati.
Sa Ramo Adhya Pravatshati.
So that's how they are crying. So they are saying, Yaha Pitra Krityeshu Achoditaha Sarvasya Antah Purasya Gatihi Sharanam Cha Saharamaha Adya Pravatsyati. So that Rama who Pitra Krityeshu, Pitra is by his father, Krityeshu Achoditaha. See, prachoditaha means one who is motivated, one who is encouraged by, or one who is inspired by. Achoditaha, one who was not inspired by, meaning one who was not actually instructed or directed by his father. So even though he was not directly told by his father, is what it means. Yaha pitra krityeshu achoditaha. And then, so that is one part of it. That Rama who is actually not directly instructed by his father, everybody understood it. And then, see, sarvasya antahpurasya cha gatihi. So for everyone, anyone in this antahpura, whenever they were in trouble, whenever they needed any help, they would always go to Rama because he's easily approachable. He doesn't need a big, a huge policy and all, protocol and all. He was very easily reachable. So such Rama, who was easily reachable by everyone from this Antapura, Gatihi Sharanam Cha. He's not only is the destiny because he's easily reachable, but he's the Sharanam, he's the shelter. Rama, you are the only one. Please help us. Okay, they would. Rama, can you please buy us this gift for us today? Yes. I believe you are going to Target tomorrow. Can you please, buy this Apple iPhone for us? Any such help, anytime, they could easily ask him, and he was able to. He was their only resort to go to. So such Rama, Adya Pravatsyati. Are, he's now going out on exile. They already came to know. Everyone in the Antapura came to know. And so that is how they are crying now. Kausalyayam yatha yuktaha.
Kausalyayam yatha yuktaha.
Jananyam vartate sada.
Jananyam vartate sada.
Tathaiva vartate smasu.
Tathaiva vartate smasu.
Janma prabhriti raghavaha.
Janma prabhriti raghavaha.
So they are also crying, Are, what Rama is this? And why this exile to Rama? What kind of a Rama is he? Kausalyayam jananyam yatha yuktaha vartate. Just as he used to be, or just as he has been always devoted. Yuktaha is become one with, which means devoted. Just as he was always devoted to his mother Kausalya, tathaiva asmasu janma prabhuti vartate. Just like that, right from his birth, in fact, he used to, be, so beloved with us also, with us all also, right from his birth. That means there will be some children who, they'll laugh at us, they'll smile at us when they're in their hands of their mother. But the moment you try to take them, they cry. Right? That's the first indication right from the childhood, infancy. But there are very few kids whom they go to any child and they're happy, they're laughing. They go to any other person, mother or any other lady or any other man, they would continuously give the same smile. They don't cry. That means they are bold. They're not afraid. They don't think, oh, this is my mother, this is somebody else. Oh, afraid. No, they're not scared. One simple practical point that we can notice, right? Then as you grow beyond that, once you are becoming a boy and all, and you now are a little grown-up adult, now you are helpful to mother. Mother asks anything, you would go and buy her. She says, hey, pick up this, clean up after yourself. Can you go, put this on the shelf there. All these things that you ask, they do. But if somebody else asks, then they'll look at their mother. Right? So Rama is not such. So he is able to behave, shower, receive the love, give back the love. This as much in as much abundance as he has been with his mother Kausalya to rest all women of the Antapura. That's how they are saying it. Yatha jananyam Kausalyayam yuktaha vartate sada tathaiva asmasu janma prabhrutivihi raghavaha vartate. So that's how they are crying. And so such Rama, how come exile to this, to such Rama? Na krudhyat abhishaptopi.
Na krudhyati abhishaptopi.
Krodhaniyani varjayan.
Krodhaniyani varjayan.
Krudhan prasadayan sarvan.
Krudhan prasadayan sarvan.
Sa itodya pravatsyati.
Sa ito adya pravachyati.
That's how they are saying. Are, such a Rama, saha itaha adya pravatsyati. What a, unfortunate day it is today. Saha abhishaptaha api na krudhyati. even if somebody cursed him, and we saw this, right? Parushavyak Nottaram Pratipadyate. Do you remember that shloka? Parushaha Uktaha Chedapi Nottaram Pratipadyate. Even if somebody talks harsh to him, he would not then respond. Because what's the point in responding? Because then we end up in an argument, debate, fight, and all. So he keeps silent and either changes the topic or remains silent. We saw that in one of the descriptions of Rama in the Balakanda. So also, in the Ayodhya Kanda, Sarga. So also, here, these women are also again saying the same thing. Abhishaptaha api. Now, not only talked harsh, even if he's cursed, even if he's given a shapa or cursed, na krudhyati. He doesn't become angry. He doesn't get anger. He doesn't lose his temper. Abhishaptaha api na krudhyati. Krodhaniyani varjayan. In fact, by avoiding all such things which cause such off moods. Krodhaniyani. Whatever are the either emotions in our own selves, or whatever are such reasons or people who would disturb such tempers, he would generally avoid them. Varjayan. Varjayati is to avoid or to get rid of. By getting rid of such people or their verses, their speeches. Saha varjayan, krodhaniyani varjayan, kruddhan prasadayan sarvan. Even if one is angry, even if the other guy has lost their temper, kruddhan sarvan prasadayan. He would in fact please them with a nice smile. We saw that, right? What is that? What is his smile called? Smita Purva Vibhashi. Smita Vibhashi. Right? He is known for his, first he gives this smile. So with his smile, that soft smile, without losing his temper, the other person, even if he was angry, he would also get pleased. Prasadayan. Sarvan Kruddhan Prasadayan. Such Rama. Saha itaha adya pravatshyati. Are, he is living today. What what verse can there be? Then such a soft-spoken, pleasing everyone, Rama also had to be given such a bad sentence, punishment, asking him to leave, is how they are crying. Abuddhir batano Raja.
Abuddhir batano Raja.
Jivalokam charatyayam.
Jivalokam charityam.
Yo gatim sarvalokanam.
Yo gatim sarvalokanam.
Parityajati raghavam.
Parityajati raghavam.
So they are now sort of not cursing, but they are saying, Bata. Bata is, oh no, alas, kind of thing. Are, ayyo, kind of a thing. Bata means like that. As we used to say, Hanta. Right? Hanta is also another such, when you're hurt, when you're either sorrowful, then you'll say Hanta, Bata. These are the expressions. So, Bata, Yaha Sarvabhutanam Gatim Raghavam Parityajati Ayam Naharaja Abuddhihi Jivalokam Charati. Oh shit. They're all so much mad of Dasharatha now. They're saying, Yaha Sarvabhutanam Gatim Raghavam Parityajati. One, if that person, that Raja, who is getting rid of this Rama, who is the gati of all the beings. I am Naharaja, this our king, Dasharatha, abuddhihi jivalokam charati. I think he's lost his brains. Abuddhihi. He has lost his brains, but of course he's living in this world now. Jivalokam charati. He's moving on. He's going to live in this world, but he's lost his mind. He's lost his brain. Abuddhihi. That's what they are saying. So in a way, they have started now cursing Dasharatha. Then iti sarva mahishyasta
Iti sarva mahishyasta
vivatsa ivadhenavaha
vivatsa iva denavaha
patima chakrushchaiva
patima chakrushchaiva
saswaram chapi chukrushuhu.
saswaram chapi chukrushuhu.
So now, after these lines of the Antahpura woman, now Valmiki is describing, narrating. How are they? He's giving a most heart-touching simile. What is the simile he's giving? Vivatsaha dhenavaha iva. See, when a mother cow, if it doesn't find its calf by evening, and we have heard several such stories, right, of the mother cow, the calf, lion in our childhood, if you remember. So, like that mother calf, mother cow, which becomes restless, and even if it is tied from it with its neck, right, to the pole there, it will keep rotating around it. It will keep shouting, Amba, Amba, when it cannot find its child, right? It cannot stand. It needs its calf. Where is it gone? Where is it gone? Where is it gone? So, vivatsaha, yatha we saw it, vidhavaha, means dhava is her holder. Vigata dhavaha is vidhava. One who lost the dhava is vidhava. Likewise, one who has lost the child, vatsa. One who lost vatsa is vivatsa. So, vivatsaha dhenavaha iva taha sarvaha mahishyaha. Just as a mother who has lost, a mother cow which lost its calf, so also all these women of the Antahpura, patim achukrushuhu saswaram chapi chukrushuhu. They have blamed, or they have started blaming, they have started calling names on the Pati. Pati is Dasharatha. For all those women, their lord is Dasharatha. So this mother, of course, mother cow will only cry without knowing what to do when it cannot find its calf. But in this case, these women can at least, they can blame, in addition, they can at least blame their lord, their husband. So they were all crying and shouting at Dasharatha, what bad guy you are. How did you let Raghava be left out, that too to exile? And so on. They started crying on Dasharatha. Sahichantah pure ghoram.
Sahi chantapure ghoram.
Artha shabdham mahipatihi.
Artha shabdam mahipati.
Putra shoka bhisantaptaha.
Putra shokavi santaptaha.
Shrutva vyaliyatasane.
Shrutva vyaliyatasane.
So, sahicha saha mahipatihi, that king of the earth, that lord of the earth, means Dasharatha. Saha mahipatihi cha antahpure ghoram artha shabdam shrutva. By listening to that, big roar of cries of all the women of the Antahpura, putra shokabhisantaptaha. Already he is hurt. Already he is crying that he has lost his son. And now he's hearing all the women of the Antapura crying, not only just crying, but in a way blaming him, sort of cursing him. Shutva saha mahipatihi asane vyaliyata. Asane vyaliyata means vastrena vastrena swashariram acha swashariram achadya avangmukha avatishtat ityartha. So that means vyaliyata means he just could not talk, he could not respond, and just like that collapsed, as if he's immobile, as if he's lifeless. That is asane vyaliyata. He collapsed in the asana, being helpless, not able to talk, not able to say a word, because his hands are twisted, tied back in that unconditional promise that he gave. So that is the scene inside. Now outside, now the video setting changes. So the next shot now. Ramastu bhrashamayastu
Ramastu bhrashamayastu
nishvasanniva kunjaraha
nishvasanniva kunjaraha
jagama sahito bhratra
jagama sahito bhratra
maturantah puram vashi.
maturantah puram vashi.
So meanwhile, how did Rama go? So this was after Rama left. That is the scene in the Dasharatha's or Kaikeyi's Antapura there. Now Rama, as he was entering Kausalya's Antapuram, how did he go? Ramahatu Bhrisham ayastaha. Ayasaha means very distressed, troublesome, distressed. And we read, right? Unlike what we may not know otherwise, how much Rama also was hurt. He was also very hopeful. He actually never anticipated for it, but because it was announced, he was asked to take a diksha, all of that we remember, right? When in Kausalya's quarters that night, both Sita and Rama slept on the floor with the being dikshitas. So after all that excitement, if he suddenly now hears this, even a person like Rama is, of course, upset, is disappointed, is emotionally hurt, especially about the disbelief in him by Kaikeyi to ask him to promise unconditionally all of that. So that has emotionally hurt him. And so with all that hurt emotions, Kunjaraha Nishvasan Iva. Kunjaraha Iva Nishvasan. Kunjara is elephant. If the elephant is exhaling, let's say if it is running, imagine how heavy would the exhale of an elephant be, which has run escaping from a disaster. How hard and heavy will its exhale be? Rama is also exhaling such hard, which means inside there is a lot of emotions going on. Outside he's trying to keep himself composed. But at some point, when you find somebody close, there you will lose your balance. You cannot control anymore and you will burst out. So he's on the verge of bursting out before his mother now, because he's entering Kausalya's Antapuram. So that exhale, that sigh, S-I-G hit sigh, is coming out very heavy. Is slowly losing the balance. It's coming up top to the brim of the vessel, and now the milk will spill out after boiling. So that is this sort of a distress Rama is in. Kunjaraha iva nishvasan bhrisham ayastaha bhratra sahitaha, along with Lakshmana, maturantah puram jagama. What is the qualifier given here? Vashi. He is still, however, in his own self-control. And that is why, with that self-control, he's trying to contain all those emotions. But as you are containing that, and you are walking out in the public and entering mother's home, it will sort of try to want to come out, but he's trying to keep it in control. So that's the beautiful technique that Valmiki has expressed of Rama. He's Vashi, but as an ordinary man, Kunjara iva nishwasan bhrishamayastah Bhratra Sahitah Maturantahpuram Jagama. Sopashyat Purusham Tatra
Sopas Purusham Sattva
Tatra
Tatra
Vruddham Paramapujitam
Vruddham Paramapujitam
Upavishtam Gruhadvari
Upavishtam Gruhadwari
Tishtataschaparan Bahun.
Tishtata Paran Bahun.
So Saha Tatra Grihadvari Upavishtam Paramapujitam Vruddham Purusham Tishtataha Bahun Aparanscha Apashyat. So he happened to see one Grihadvari. Dwari is the those who stand at the dwaram or dwaris. So Grihadvari is the guards, let us call them guards, security guards at the main entrance of the Antahpura of his mother Kausalya. So Saha Tatra Paramapujitam Purusham Upavishtam Apasyat. He has seen very elderly, honored, worshipped, venerated, venerable elderly man there. And also Bahun Tishtataha, Bahun Aparanscha Tishtataha Apashyat. Outside, not only that elderly person, but he also saw several other people waiting there, standing outside at the gate of Kausalya's quarters. Drishtvaivatu tadaramam.
Drashtevatu tadaramam.
Te sarve sahasothitaha.
Te sarve sahasothita.
Jayena jayatam sreshtham.
Jayena jayatam sreshtham.
Vardhayanti sma raghavam.
Vardhayanti sma
ready-made?
raghavam.
Chapati make yourself.
Mute, please.
Raghuji, mute yourself.
Sorry, ji.
So tada te sarve ramam drishva. So that elderly person and all other security guards and other staff who were waiting outside, te sarve ramam drishva. They all, having seen Rama, sahasa uttitaha. Immediately, instantly, they all stood up. Those who were sitting on chairs, benches, or on the wall, they immediately all of them stood up in respect and in eagerness to see Rama there. Now see the difference. When Rama was leaving from Kaikeyi's Antahpura, we heard all the women crying there, calling curses on Dasharatha. Here, they don't know yet in Kausalya's Antahpura. The news didn't yet, the rumor or news didn't reach Kausalya's Antahpuram yet. So all the men, all the people here, they are very happily, gladly greeting Rama. Rama has come back now. So they are saying, Jayena Jayatam Sreshtham. So they were saying, Jaya, Jaya, Jayatam, Jaya, Jaya Rama, Jai Shri Ram, like that. Just like we give that Nara every time, right? Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. So likewise, Jayena, Jaya, Jaya, Jaya Rama, Jaya Raghava, like that they were saying. So Jayena Jayatam Sreshtham Vardhayanti Smaraghavam. They were all trying to rouse the confidence in Rama by saying, oh, victory to you, Jaya, Jaya, Jaya. Because they don't know the news yet. So they were saying that. pravishya prathamam kakshyam
प्रविश्य प्रथमां कक्षां
dvitiyayam dadarsha saha
द्वितीयायां ददर्श सः
brahmanan veda sampannan
ब्राह्मणान् वेदसम्पन्नान्
वृद्धान राज्ञाभिसत्कृतान.
वृद्धान् राज्ञाभिसकृतान्.
So as he is entering now, Kausalya's Antapura also has a lot of concentric circles. So Prathama Kaksha is the first circle of the quarters that you see. As he was entering that, Prathamam Kakshyam Pravishya Dvitiyayam Dadarsha Saha. As he entered the first one, he started seeing in the second inner circle, who all did see? Brahmanan Veda Sampannan. And we have seen, right, Rama is favorite. So whatever one likes is what one sees. We can also take it that way. So because he is favorite of rishis, all knowledgeable people. So he first noticed Veda Sampannan, Vriddhan, Brahmanan. He has noticed all the highly knowledgeable, well-versed Brahmanas, who are also Rajna Abhisatkratan, those who were felicitated, honored, awarded, respected by the king, Dasharatha. So such great recognized scholars, Rama has first noticed as he was entering and walking through the first quarters. He noticed these Brahmanas, etc., in the second quarters. And there. Pranamya Ramas.
Pranamya Ramastan
Vruddhan.
Vruddhan
Tritiyayam Dadarshasah.
Tritiyayam Dadarshasah
Striyaha Vruddhascha Balascha.
Sriyaha Vruddhascha Balascha
Dvara Rakshana Tatparaha.
Dvara Rakshana Tatparaha.
So because he noticed all of those Brahmanas, Pranamya Tan Vruddhan, by doing pranamas, namaskaras to all those elderly scholars who are in the second kaksha. Tritiyayam Dadarsha Saha Ramaha. In the third quarters, he has also observed. That means actually this is video. The video, now there is imagine there is a, I don't know if you have ever noticed how films are made. There will be a trolley, a rail track kind of a track will be there. On that, there will be a small four-wheeled stool, table kind of a thing. On that, the camera guy, photographer sits. So when he has to show, for example, if the camera has to walk behind the character, so without jerks and movements, then it will be on the trolley and the camera is moving. So here also, imagine there is that a kind of a rail that is set and the camera is moving behind Rama from first quarter to the second kaksha, to the third kaksha, to the fourth. As he is walking, it is going behind it. So first kaksha, he saw all the Brahmanas, he did pranamas there in the second kaksha. And in the third kaksha, he has seen Vruddhaha Striyaha, very elderly woman there. Balascha, some young girls also there. Dvara Rakshana Tatparaha, all of these women are trying to be guards at the next most, innermost fourth kaksha there, which will be the Antapura. So Dvara Rakshana Tatparaha, their only responsibility and focus is vigilantly guarding the that door and that quarters. Vardhayitva prahrushtastaha
Vardhayitva prahastasta
pravishya cha graham striyah
pravishya cha graham striya
nyavedayanta tvaritaha
nyavedayanta tvarita
Rama matu priyam tada.
Rama matu priyam tada.
So these young girls and other women who are at the main door, so they vardhayitva prahrushtaha taha, by as they saw Rama entering there, so immediately they, by greeting him, Vardhayitva means by sort of raising him. If he's a boy, you would hold him and raise like this, right? So that is Vardhayitva. But of course, Rama is grown up here, so you don't do that by with your praises. When you elate somebody, that is called Vardhayitva. Vardhayitva prahrushtahataha. Those delighted girls and young ladies there. Striyah griham pravishya, by entering the actual Rama matuhu priyam griham pravishya, by entering Rama's mother Kausalya's very favorite home, which is in the innermost circle. By entering that home, Tvaritaha tada, in a hurry, Kausalyaji, like that, in a Tvaritaha, in a haste, in a hurry, tada nyavedayanta, nivedayati, nivedayati, nyavedayanta. So they all have reported the arrival of Rama. Kausalyapi tada devi,
Kausalyapi tada devi
Ratrim sthitva samahita,
ratrim sthitva samahita
Prabhate tvakarot pujam,
prabhate tvakarot pujam
Vishnu putra hitaishini.
Vishnu putra hitaishini.
So that Kausalya, now as they have entered and they have reported the arrival of Rama, the next shot is a few hours before, from the last night onwards, what all Kausalya has been doing. We are seeing that that section now. Kausalya api ratrim samahita sthitva. The whole night she stood very firm, focused. She remained focused through the night. Devi Kausalya api tada ratrim samahita sthitva prabhate tu Vishnoho pujam akarot. And in the morning, early morning, when she woke up as the morning rose and she got ready, Vishnoho pujam akarot. She did Vishnu's puja, because Vishnu is the Narayana, is the Balam, right? So Vishnoho pujam akarot. Putra hitaishini. That Kausalya's adjective here is in the goodwill of, in seeking the goodwill, in seeking the welfare of her son Rama. She did Vishnu's puja in the early morning. After staying focused, meditated throughout the night, throughout the last night, she did this puja, Vishnu puja, next morning for seeking the welfare and best for Rama. Sa kshaumavasana hrishta.
Sa kshaumavasana hrusta.
Nityam vrataparayana.
Nityam vrataparayana.
Agnim juhoti sma tada.
Agnim juhoti sma tada.
Mantravat kritamangala.
Mantravat kritamangala.
So Sa Kshaumavasana, that Kausalya, in addition to Vishnu puja, what else she did? How is she? That description, that narration. Khrishta, very happy, very delighted, hearty. Kshaumavasana, by wearing silk, that muddy sari. Kshaumavasana. Nityam vrataparayana. Kausalya's greatness is she is always vrataparayana. Always she sticks to some puja or the other. Constantly does vratas, seeking the best for the king, for her children, for the Rajya, for the Antahpura, etc. So such a lady is vrataparayana. Nityam vrataparayana. Nityam Vrataparayana Hrishta Kshaumavasana Sa Tada Agnim Juhotisma. Juhotisma is used to in a way. So then she was actually doing Agni Karyam, Agnihotram, Agnim Juhoti. She was lighting Agni in the Homa there. Agnim Juhotisma Tada Mantravat Kritamangala, with the mantras. So that means this is another historical fact that we should note, because sometimes we hear, right? Oh, were women allowed to read Vedas? Women were not, all of these things that we might hear from feminists, etc., right? Leftists. To them, we should say, hey, do you know, Kausalya used to do, and it was a Jyotisma. Sma is a pratyaya which is used for a continuous tense in the past. Aham karoti sma means I used to do. That means I've been doing it. It's not one I did is once. I used to do is I've been doing it, right? So it is in the past I used to do, have been. So for that to say that I used to is the sma pratyaya, sma verb form used. Present tense verb juhoti is present tense. Vartamana. Juhotisma means even since past I have been doing it. A continuous past perfect, continuous past tense is Juhotisma. Kausalya has been doing it. And what? Mantravat, not just the Kriya. If she's doing Kriya, somebody else is chanting the mantra, that is different. Then women were only, okay, they were only let to do the Kriya. No, they would also chant the mantra themselves. Mantravat, Krutamangala. She herself being an auspicious lady. She was doing these, performing these auspicious Kriya rituals. Kritamangala, Kshaumavasana, Hrishta, Vrataparayana, Sa Kausalya, Agnim Juhotisma Tada Mantravat. Is how the Anvaya of that sentence. So we should know that women also were doing yajnas. They also used to chant mantras. They know Veda, all of that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, Bhogaji, I think we should retain this sloka.
Yes, I should have highlighted that.
Yeah, because this sloka is so important to show that they're showing that women have been excluded, etc. Creating some narrative from where I don't know, but this is a very useful sloka.
Very,
the
very
most important thing to note is, now I heard in my childhood that Yajnapadita also was done to ladies at that point.
Yes.
I was not sure, because now in our pujas, even if it is goddess also, we say Yajnapavitam Sarpyami also we do.
Samarpyami, correct.
So today, Kaushalya, if she was doing yajna, that means Yajnapavita must be there.
They must be there, yes.
Without Yajnapavita, how will you do yajna?
How will she do it? Correct. Yeah.
So even Sandhya Vandram, everything was done by ladies at one point.
Yes.
Somehow in the past,
the medieval time,
corruption has come, and we have all these have gotten excluded.
Correct. And that's why if we read these originals, then we can start working on reviving all of that. Yes.
Thank you, Bhogaji. This is I would have missed today's class, but this is very precious.
Yes, very, very precious. Yes, correct. Yeah. So Pravishya Tada Ramo.
Pravishya Tada Ramo.
Maturantah Puram Shubham.
Maturantah Puram Shubham.
Dadarsha Mataram Tatra.
Dadarsha Mataram Tatra.
Havayantim Hutashanam.
Havayantim Hutashanam.
Again, Valmiki is narrating. He just didn't leave it with the previous sloka where she said, Agnim Juhotisma Mantravat. He's again qualifying her, saying, Hutashanam Havayantim. Hutashana is Agni. Ashanam Hutam Dadati Yasmai is Hutashana. So Ashana is food offering, food food of gods he carries to the respective gods. We read this, right? We read this in the one of the bhashyams in the Balakanda, how Agni carries it and offers it in various proportions, half to Indra, the rest quarter to other gods, all that proportions of shares. We have read that in one of the bhashyams. So his Hutashana. Hutashanam Havayantim. That means she is the one who offers Havis is Havayati. Havayantim, continuous tense. Being one who is offering the Havis to Hutashana. Such Kausalyam Mataram Tatra Dadarsha Rama Dadarsha. Rama has seen, has noticed, has observed as he entered his mother offering Havis to the Agni, to the Hutashana. Pravishya Ramaha Maturantah Puram Shubham Pravishya. Very clean, neat, auspicious, divine Antahpura of the mother Kausalya. Pravishya, having entered. Mataram Hutashanam Havayantim Mataram Tatra Dadarsha. He has seen the mother who is offering Havis to Hutashana. So these two again shlokas we should really note down and quote in our blogs, in our discussions, saying, hey, we have direct record in the 20th Sarga, if you need read, Kausalya quoted in continuous tense, past continuous tense, and Rama also has, having seen his mother doing Agni Karya there, as he was entering her Antahpura. Dadyakshatam Gritam Chaiva
Yadyakshatam Gratam Cheva
Modakan Havishas Tatha
Modakan Havishas Tatha
Lajan Malyani Shuklani
Lajan Malyani Shuklani
Payasam Krisaram Tatha
Payasam Krasaram Tatha
Samidha Purna Kumbhascha
Samidha Purna Kumbhascha
Dadarsha Raghunandanaha.
Dadarsha Raghunandanaha.
So Raghunandana saw, what more did he see? The video camera is showing to us. What all did Rama observe? And so all this is very, very important, as we just noticed, and Vikramji highlighted also, that these are evidences for us, original evidences from the original Ramayana text of how even a queen was performing Agni Karya and Homa, etc. And so what all are all the sambharas that she is also using here, just as we have seen in all other anecdotes of whether Vishwamitra performing Homa there, or Shatananda performing Homa there, or now here Kausalya also using the same sambhara. Dadhi Akshatam Ghritam Modakan Havishaha. So Havis, various Havis is the morsels that you make, right? Any offering as such. So Modakan, sweets, Havishaha, Modakan Havishaha, sweet offerings made with Dadhi Akshatam Ghritam, with unbroken rice and Dadhi and Ghritam, ghee. With that, a modaka, a sweet morsel made of that, and offered as Havis to the Agni Hutashana. Along with that, Lajan, Malyani, Shuklani, for flowers also. Like yesterday, as I told you, right? We missed the class because I was attending the 50th, as part of the 50th anniversary of my parents-in-law. They were doing all this Ayush Homam and all of that. Towards Purnahuti, when as in the Homa, they were offering for each god one by one. Started with Ganesha, and then Agni to Vayu, etc. And when they finally came to Amba, to Shakti, they have offered 11 lotus flowers. They would dip in the ghee, offer it in the Agni. Exactly, I'm reading it now that here. Shuklani Malyani, white flowers, also were offered. Lajan, Laja, we have seen that uh, that rice, puffed rice kind of a offering, Lajaha. Not popcorn, but something in between,
Like
an
bale,
Indian one.
bale, no?
Bale kind of a thing, correct.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
those Lajaha, Lajan, Shuklani, Malyani, Payasam. Payasam is the milk rice pudding. Krisaram Tatha. Krisaram is what? Krisaram, I have not known. Krisaram. Krisaram is Dvidala Mishra Tandulam. Oh, Dvidala Mishra Tandulam. So, so some rice grains or some grains where you can see Dvidalam, like the piece, like chana piece, right? It will be two pieces, Dvidala, two
Yeah.
pieces or two
Bipart, they say, right?
bipart kind of
Something like that.
grains.
Yeah.
So that is called krisaram. Krisaram is Dvidala Mishrita Tandulam. So grains or seeds which can be broken into two pieces. So Krusharam, Payasam, all of these by offering to the as havis. And Samidhaha Purna Kumbhascha. So Samidhaha is all these wooden specially selected wooden pieces that we offer in the yajna to keep lighting the fire. So they are Samidhaha. Purna Kumbhascha. Purna Kumbhaha is, of course, pots filled with all various of these materials. Or it can also be the Purna Ahuti that you offer. That will be one big pack that you make with everything in it, as that is a Purna Ahuti. So that and all the filled various pots and vessels containing Lajaha, these Shuklani Malyani, Payasam, Krisaram, Dadhi Akshata Ghritam, Modakaha, all of these things filled in various pots. She was offering one by one as havis. So see in how detailed even Kausalya's kriya, daily kriya, and he qualified it by saying in the very 15th shloka, he qualified it by saying Nityam Vrata Parayana. She is not doing it today because Rama's coronation is going to happen now, even though she hasn't heard the bad news yet. Nityam Vrata Parayana. This is how she does every day. In this detail of Kausalya's Homa Agnikarya is being narrated here by Valmiki for us as evidence. Tam Shukla Kshauma Samvitam.
Tam Shukla Kshoma Samvitam.
Vrata Yogena Karshitam.
Vrata Yogena Karshitam.
Tarpayantim Dadarshadbhihi.
Tarpayantim Dadarshabdhibihi.
Devatam Devavarninim.
Devatam Devavarninim.
If we see so much of Kausalya, I mean, if we only are able to praise so much, how can Valmiki not, praise her? So he praised her by saying, Devavarnini. She was like a Devavarnini. She was looking like a goddess, divine lady herself. So Devavarnini, Devatam Adhihi Tarpayantim. See, Vikramji already said, right? So Adhihi means jalam, with water. Adhihi Devatam Devatam Tarpayantim. She was offering tarpanas to Devatas. So Devatam Adhihi Tarpayantim Devavarninim Vrata Yogena Karshitam. That lady who is sort of embodied or engrossed in the vrata. Vrata yogena karshitam. She is totally engrossed and dedicated to her vrata that she has been performing. And Kshauma Samvitam, one who is clad in that Kshauma Vasa, in the pattu or silk saree, or that special dress that is dedicated or allocated for these kriyas when she does. Kshauma Vasatim. Shukla Kshauma Vasan Samvita, one who is worn, clad in white, that silk saree. So these are again more evidences of how she was performing her Nitya Vratam. Sa Chirasyatmajam Drishtva. I think we are a little delayed, but 2 more shlokas and we'll complete here. Sa Chirasyatmajam Drishtva.
Sa Chirashatmajam Drashtva.
Matrunandanamagatam.
Matranandanamagatam.
Abhichakrama Sanhrishta.
Abhichakram Sanhastra.
Kishoram Vadava Yatha.
Kishoram Vadva Yatha.
So before there, Vivatsaha Dhenavaha. See the similes and analogies that Valmiki is able to say. In the Kaikeyi's ashrama, Antapura, all the ladies there were Vivatsaha Dhenava, like the cows which lost their calves. That was the simile given there. Here, Kishoram Vadavaha Yatha. Vadava is Ashva Ashvatva Jati Visishta Stri. So one of the significant female horse is called Vadava. Kishoram Vadava Yatha. So when this mother horse looks at her jumping, pony or whatever, right? The joy that the mother horse gets, like that, Kausalya has seen Sa Chirasya Atmajam Drishtva, by seeing her son after a long while, or after seeing him. Matrunandanam Agatam. That son who is Matrunandana, who always gives happiness to her mother, to his mother, is Matrunandana. Agatam Matrunandanam, the arrived son who always pleases his mother, that son Atmajam Drishtva Abhichakrama, she moved forward. She got up. By the time she has finished her all the vratam, all the homam, etc. she was performing. And so now she stood up and took few steps forward to welcome and greet Rama, who is arriving there. Just as Vadava Kishoram Yatha, just as the mother horse would go towards its pony, she also went to receive and hug Rama. Samataram Abhikrantam.
Samataram Abhikrantam. Krantam.
Upasangruhya Raghavaha.
Upasangruhya Raghavaha.
Parishvaktascha Bahubhyam.
Parishkvastascha Bahubhyam.
Upaghratascha Murdhani.
Upaghratascha Murdhani.
So Saha Mataram Abhikrantam Upasangruhya. Saha Raghavaha Upasangruhya, by receiving and holding his mother who was coming up to him. Parishvaktaha, he was hugged. Parishvanganam means hugging and feeling the whole body is called Parishu Anga Parishvaktaha. Parishvaktaha Bahubhyam, by hands he was hugged. And Upaghrataha Murdhani. We have seen that also in the one of the early lessons of Balakanda, where one of the best way to wish our child is to always kiss them on the crown palate, because that is where for an infant especially, their skull will be still, that hard shell is not yet formed at the crown place. And that is where our Sahasrara Chakra also is. And so both wishes, blessings, and any reception also from there is by kissing on the crown of the head here at the Sahasrara Chakra place. That is called Murdha. So Murdhni Upagrataha. Either you kiss and sometimes you take a deep inhale from there as a sort of, as if you are enjoying the perfume, fragrance from there. So that is, he was done. That means Kausalya did it on him. Kausalya did upagranam. She smelled his crown and she hugged him with both her hands. Tamuvacha duradharsham.
Tamuvacha duradarsham.
Raghavam sutamatmanaha.
Raghavam sutamatmanaha.
Kausalyam putravatsyaat.
Kausalyam putravatsyaat.
Idam priyahitam vachaha.
Idam priyahitam vachaha.
I think it should not be Kausalyam, it should be Kausalya. Kausalya putravatsyaat. Idam priyahitam vachaha uvacha. So she said this. Tam Raghavam Atmanaha Sutam Duradharsham Uvacha. So unto him she said, unto whom? Raghavam. What kind of a Raghava? Atmanaha Sutam, her own son. And Duradharsham, one who could not be stood against if you are on the wrong side. Such a powerful, such a strict, such a disciplined son. Unto him, Putra Vatsalyat, out of her love, affection for such a son, Priya Hitam Vachaha Kausalya Uvacha. Kausalya said this statement, or gave this, spoke this unto him. Again, Priya Hitam, see the beauty again here. Our Subhashitam Upanishad Vakyam is in a way referred here. That's why Ramayanam is Veda Upabrahmanam, said Brahma himself. Veda Upabrahmanam Ramayanam. Priyam, Hitam, both should be covered, right? At the same time, Hitam should not be Priyam. Hitam also should not be Apriyam. It should be both Priyam and Hitam. So Priya Hitam Vachaha Uvacha. She said this good, because she still doesn't know, right? In that happy mood she was giving, probably she's going to talk her good 2 cents to Rama. What did she talk? We will see in the next session. Can anyone say Shanti Mantra?
Om
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Is it Prajna?
Yes, Bhogaji, namaste.
Namaste, welcome back after